I'm about to tell you something most real estate agents won't. But before I do that, I have a quick question for you. Would you pay $60,000 for a hallway? That big a house you're stretching your budget for, you might hate it in a year. So today I'm going to show you exactly where that money hides in a floor plan and how you spot it before you submit your offer. Here's what we are covering: why square footage is the most misleading number in real estate. I will pull up real GTA floor plans and show you same price, completely different homes. Then I will give you my 60-second layout check, the exact thing I look for the moment I walk into a showing. And at the end, I will show you why the smaller homes is often worth more when you sell. Let's get into it. Let me tell you what happened with a buyer I know. She was choosing between two homes, both in the same neighborhood, both nice streets. House number one, about 1,500 square feet. Great layout, open kitchen, square rooms, almost no hallway. House number two, about 1,800 square feet. 300 more square feet, $40,000 more. On paper, house number two wins, right? Because it's bigger number, more house for the money. That's what everybody thinks. So she bought house number two. Here's what those 300 extra square feet actually were. A long hallway upstairs that connects the bedroom. You cannot put anything in a hallway, you just walk through it. A den beside the front door, too small for an office, too open for the guest room. It became the place where boxes go to die. And a formal dining room, they used it twice a year. So she paid $40,000 for a space she walks past. The point here, you don't live in square footage, you live in rooms. Now here's the part nobody mentioned it to you. Square footage is not even one number. It's measured differently depending on who's telling you. Think about this one. A builder's floor plan might measure from the outside of the walls. So the walls themselves are counted as your living space, but you cannot sit inside a wall. Some listings include the staircase on both floors. The same staircase counted twice. Unfinished basements sometimes sneak into the total. Loft with ceiling so low you cannot stand up straight, counted as well. So when you compare a 1,600 square foot home to another 1,600 square foot home, you might actually be comparing 1,600 to 1,400 of real usable space. And you would never know that from the listings. I've been doing this long enough. I walked through homes in Vaughan, Richmond Hill, GTA that are 2,000 square feet on paper and feels tight. And I've walked into 1,400 square foot homes that feels open and calm. The second you step inside, the difference is never in the number, it's where the walls are. So the square footage is a marketing number, but the layout is the truth. Let me show you two real Vaughan homes. This first one is over 2,100 square feet. On paper, it sounds very spacious, but look at the secondary bedroom. About 8 feet 4 inches by 10 feet 11 inches. That's only around 91 square feet. Once you place a bed, the door swing, and the closet, your furniture options become very limited. Now look at the second one. It's only 1,600 square feet, roughly 500 square feet smaller. But one secondary bedroom, approximately 14 by 12, and the other one is about 13 by 11. Both can comfortably handle a bed, dresser, and a desk. So where did that extra 500 square feet go in the bigger home? It's spread over 3 stories, another staircase, circulation space, and separate ground floor recreation room. So the bigger number did not create bigger bedrooms, it creates more place to walk through. Now these are two freehold townhomes in Velour Village. Similar price, same 3 main bedrooms, same 3 bathrooms. The first home is 1,821 square feet. The second home is 1,739 square feet. So on paper, the first one looks better. But look where the extra space goes. It has a small office, another den upstairs, and nearly 60 square feet laundry room. Together, those spaces take up about 183 square feet. If you only need one office, part of that space may barely get used. Now look at the smaller home. Its great room is actually 50 square feet larger. And look at the third bedroom, almost same square footage, but it's closer to square shape. So it's much easier to furnish. That's why you don't buy the bigger number. You buy the layout that puts the square footage where you will actually use it. So if you are buying in the GTA in the next few months and you want a second pair of eyes on a floor plan before you submit your offer, reach out, book a call with me, send me the listings. I would rather spend 20 minutes telling you not to buy something than watch you spend $40,000 on a hallway. Now let's make this practical. Here's what I check in the first 60 seconds of any showing. So steal this one. Number one, where does the front door dump you? Do you walk into a proper entry or straight into the living room? With nowhere to put your shoes, coats, and in Canada with our winters, that matters every single day. Number two, follow the hallways. Walk the main floor and the second floor. Ask yourself how much of this home is just getting from one room to another. The best layout almost hides their hallways. Number three, stand in the main living space and look for the TV wall and the couch wall. If you cannot find both right away, if every wall has a window or a door or an opening, that spacious living room is going to fight you forever. Number four, check the bedroom shapes, not just the sizes. Square rooms has flexibility. Long, narrow, they don't. A 10 by 12 beats a 9 by 14, even though the second one is technically bigger. Number five, look at the orphan spaces, the den nobody can use, the loft with no purpose, the nook that fits nothing. So every orphan space is money. You are paying for nothing. It's only 60 seconds. That's all it takes to see what the listings photo are hiding. Let me be very honest with you. After helping buyers for years, here's something I've noticed. Nobody ever called me a year after buying and says, Ilham, I wish we had more square footage. Not once. What they say, oh, I love that kitchen opens to the family room. Or the bedroom fits our king bed and the dresser. People think they will remember the size, but they don't. They remember how the home works every morning, every dinner, every day. A home should fit your life first. The number on the listing is just the number on the listings. Now let's flip this around, because here's what surprises people. The layout is not just about how you live, it's about how you sell. Let's say 5 years from now, you are the seller. 2 homes hit the market on your street, same week, same price range. Yours is slightly smaller, but every room works. Buyers walk in and they can instantly picture their couch, their bed, their life. Homes like this get emotional offers. The other one's bigger on paper, but buyers walk it through and something feels off. They cannot explain it. So they hesitate, and then hesitations means lower offer, longer days on the market, and a price cut. Here's the thing, you can renovate the kitchen, you can paint, you can change the floors, but moving walls or fixing chopped up layout, that's the most expensive renovation there is. Most buyers won't touch it. So the bad layout follows the house forever, and it follows the price as well. Remember the buyer I know from the beginning of the video, the $40,000 one? Here's the truth. She did not overpay for this house. She overpaid for the square footage, and the number just let her down, because nobody lives in the square footage. You live in the kitchen at 7 a.m. You live in the bedroom that fits your bed. You live in a family room where the couch actually faces the TV. So when you out there and walking through open houses in the GTA, don't ask how big is the house. Ask how well the layout works. So buy the layout, not the square footage. If you like this video, I highly appreciate if you like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.